while working from home. The lifespan for American citizens lags behind dozens of comparable countries at 78.93 years. In Japan, it's 84.67 years. Now, as if this trend weren't hard enough to navigate, the coronavirus pandemic has taken over 200,000 American lives, and age is among the top risk factors for severe illness. Americans are feeling overwhelmed. The pandemic has thrown their lives off track physically, mentally, and emotionally. A recent survey shows that 8 out of 10 Americans have changed their eating habits. They're snacking more and they're moving less. Numbers show that people are also drinking more alcohol. Now joining us is Brian Kennedy. He's an expert on aging. Now, as we know, age is one of the risk factors for severe illness with coronavirus. We just mentioned that in that lifespan story. Well, what role does the pandemic play on that, Dr. Kennedy?
Yeah, I think it's important to think of the flip side of this. We know that aging is a risk factor for COVID, but in fact, the pandemic is forcing us into all these bad lifestyle choices, and that's probably accelerating our aging at the same time. So it's a two-sided coin.
And you say that sleep and human connection, they're two of the most important factors in increasing longevity. How many people are maybe not sleeping enough? We know that people could be feeling the stress of the pandemic. Maybe they're not getting the same kind of rest they were before.
Yeah, it's critical. You know, we've known in the elderly for a long time that poor sleep quality and lack of social connectivity are major risk factors for mortality. You know, older people often live alone or in nursing homes, and they just can't meet their friends and family as much anymore. And that was before the pandemic. So what's happened now is the pandemic has really exacerbated the problems for the elderly, but it's also extended those problems into the rest of the population. We're staying home, we're not meeting our friends and family, and we're stressed, and so we're not getting sleep. These are big issues, and I think it's important to keep those in mind. We have to find strategies to deal with them.
Yeah, Dr. Kennedy, we need more sleep. What can we do? What are some tips that you have for people at home watching to just get a better night rest?
Well, I think one of the first things is to maintain your regular lifestyle patterns. You know, don't start staying up all night and looking at social media, having meals at 2 a.m., you know, try to get some exercise in your life. These are all important. The more regular you can keep those patterns, the better you'll sleep. I think a second thing, which is obvious to say, but I'll say it anyway, is to stay positive. You know, the data on this vaccine is actually quite promising. I think there is light at the end of this tunnel. We still have a ways to go, but we'll get there and things will come back to closer to normal. But I think you can do things now that help. And one of those is to practice mindfulness strategies. You know, there are lots of ways to do that. You can do meditation, you can do yoga. I get that through long runs. It clears my mind. I think the most important thing you get out of that is self-awareness. You start to understand what's going on in your own brain. And that's an important first step to recognizing stress.
So important. Thank you for joining us with that information.